Hello, we're back here on the Sage Creek Cottage project again today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the HVAC rough-in. A quick explanation of what HVAC means. That's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. So the HVAC contractor roughs in for all those. The fireplace here is part of their system. As you can see here, the fireplace itself is roughed in. The gas pipe leading to it to operate it is roughed in. That's also part of the HVAC is gas work. They have it stuck to the barbecue, to the stove, and any other location that an appliance is going to run off gas. And the ventilation for each of those systems. In this case, it's exhaust ventilation for the fireplace. In other places, it would be fans, like the bathroom fans. That's part of the ventilation system. So the bathroom fans all have a similar venting pipe. And if you look at our roofing video, we talk a little bit about how some of them vent out the roof, some of them vent out the wall, depending upon where it's coming from, the location in the home, and what you're actually venting with it. There's what's called supply and return. Supply is supplying warm air or cool air, depending on the season, to the rooms throughout the home, and return is that cycle back of that air to the furnace so it can be recooled or reheated. Most of that system is either the ductwork is ran in the attic or in the crawl space below us, and then all of that will be covered up once the drywall and etc. goes in, and all you'll see is your vents in your floor or the vent in the ceiling or sometimes on the wall that is moving the air through your house to keep you at a nice warm temperature. What you see here is we have roughed in for the stove vent. This ductwork is sitting here so that when the hood is installed after finish, we can cut a hole where the hood vent exits the back of the hood and connect this ductwork to the hood so that it can vent on up and out through the roof. This portion of this ventilation system of the stove is inside the home, meaning we're below the attic level, so we're in the warm side of the home, so we don't have it insulated. Once this penetrates through the attic and above the insulation level, then it has to change to an insulated pipe. And the reason for that is you're going to have hot, warm air, sometimes with steam from cooking and etc. that's going to come up through your hood and then go out through your attic. And when it passes through the attic in the winter, the attic obviously is cold and then the pipe warms up and it wants to condensate and sweat. Well, that insulation prevents that from happening so that you don't have sweat dripping off your pipes and damaging your drywall. You can see behind me some of the ductwork that's been roughed in into the attic. Some of the ductwork is silver, some of it is black, some of it's hard pipe with an insulation around it, and some of it is flex pipe. And the codes are a little different depending upon the state you're in and the area you're in. Some duct is allowed to be ran in complete flex. It's actually an insulated flex with a liner on the inside of it. And some of it has to be hard pipe, which is actually a metal pipe with an insulation blanket then installed over the surface of that for that hot cold to prevent it from condensating. And you'll see different types of pipe and different styles of installation throughout your home because the codes dictate what is used on whether it's a vent fan or a stove vent or return air or supply air or you're venting the fireplace. They all have a little different code to what type and style of pipe needs to be used for that.